Hi, welcome to the Silver Spleen. My name is Chris Haney, and this is my review of Trivial Matters. Pang Ho-chung is one of my favorite Hong Kong directors. If you haven't seen Exodus or Aberdeen or Bulgaria, you should. You should probably also watch some of his movies with more than one word in the title, but that's not my point. Trivial Matters is a different sort of movie. It's not just one story. It's a collection of stories, and some of them are longer than others. It was produced, written, and directed by Pang Ho-chung, with much of the material adapted from his written fiction. The stories are populated by a lot of familiar faces, and the situations and dialogue are as varied and interesting as the cast. For a Category 2B movie, there's a surprising amount of profanity and sexual situations and nudity. There's even drug use. Don't make you a bad person, I'm just saying. What does make you a bad person is bringing small children to watch a movie like Trivial Matters in the cinema, which happened when I saw the movie the first time. I mean, I didn't bring them, I just saw them. Other people brought... I don't have children. Besides, it was the Dynasty, so, you know, what can you expect? The first segment of Trivial Matters has Jan Lam as a psychotherapist, refereeing couples therapy between Chan Fai-hung and Crystal Tin. The thing that makes the segment so great and so funny has to be seen. If I explain it, it won't work. Let's just say that the fourth wall has a window in it. The shortest segment features Edison Chen and Stephanie Cheung, who only shows her navel once. Damn it. This segment gained some extra exposure when the film was released to DVD. The DVD release for Trivial Matters happened during the Edison Chen photo scandal. Back in 2008, there were a lot more DVD shops in Hong Kong than there are now. Most of the time, they would put a big TV in the front window and show short loops of whatever movie they were trying to sell. They also would make sure that the movie was playing really, really loud. Sometimes at night, they would show old Stephen Chow movies. More than once, I saw a sidewalk full of people at 3 a.m. in Mongkok watching the entire movie. Don't ask me what I was doing at 3 a.m. in Mongkok. That's my doctor's job. Good grief, where were we? In Trivial Matters, there's a scene where Edison Chen makes a typically humble self-appraisal.
I'm a good person.
What?
I'm a model citizen.
Well, after Edison Gate happened, guess which scene was played over and over and over at almost every DVD shop in the city. One of the longer segments in Trivial Matters features Eason Chan as a guy who has a penchant for leaving a bad taste in his girlfriend's mouth. His girlfriend is played by Isabel Chan, whom some of you may recognize from the neglected masterpiece IQ Dudettes. Maybe that's just me. What makes this segment work so well is the understated acting and pervasive realism. This is what people are really like, and this is how people really behave. The same could be said about the segment with Chapman To as an actor calling chicken, which is a Cantonese euphemism for visiting a prostitute. I'm sorry, a horizontal refreshment technician. The scene is understated and almost touching and very realistic, from what I've read. The longest segment of the film features Stephy, Tang, and Gillian Cheung as classmates. Their lives, seemingly so ordered and set, take some unexpected turns. Both of the women are surprisingly good in their roles, and I like the story partially because it was set in the past. Most movies tend to be set in the present just because it's cheaper, but this one makes use of some historical things to really add to the story. The final segment has Shawn playing a hitman in training, sent on a job to whack Conroy Chan. There are hits done, but maybe not the kind you expect. The segment ends a little strangely, and since it's the last segment of the movie, that means that by default the movie ends a little strangely, but it's kind of a strange movie, so sort of makes sense. I really enjoyed Trivial Matters when I saw it in the cinema and when I watched it again on DVD. There's just something about it that's really, really fun to watch, and it also has moments where it is a really good film. I can strongly recommend this movie, but typically I also recommend that you pay for it. Don't watch it illegally online. In the description, there's a link where you could buy this movie. That's what I need you to do. If you enjoyed this review, please leave me a comment. If you didn't enjoy the review, please leave me a comment. If you enjoy the channel, please subscribe so you can see all the newest videos right away. Thank you for watching.